Hey, how are we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of a luminous 4K screen paint using ambient light projection, technology gain, times 2, 3, and 5. Here we have our Superior screen paint, and then over here we have bare silver screen. Now, I'm going to point something out really carefully. I'm actually not, just going to point something out here. If someone is offended by this video of us doing demonstrations on bare silver screen, I don't know why you would be, you must be mixing bare silver screen in your paint, or your paint could be bare silver screen and just black paint. Because I don't know why anybody would be offended. The only people I would see would be an eye-opener, or those of you that actually have these screens in your home and you're just not getting it. You're just not getting that proper picture, or you think you're getting the picture, but you see now what you're missing. So I feel that anyone who gets offended by this, you must be using this particular paint in your product. Because I don't know why you would be offended. But keep in mind, as I said before, like I said, the reason why we are no longer developing these lighter screen paints because they are of the past and they cannot produce proper contrast, only white levels, and anytime these particular screens will do a form of demonstration, it will always have to be in the dark. That is the only way it can show an image, which means the only way you can achieve that picture quality, judging on the projector, you're going to have that projector and you're going to have complete darkness in order to do it. Now in this demonstration, we're not using any form of 4K. Usually in some of my demonstrations, I have a 42, I have a 4000 lumen, I have a 3700 lumen, but today we're going to use my NEC NP400. This projector is, let me get my info sheet from here from Projector Central. For those of you who haven't seen this already, this projector is 2600 lumens, 500.1 contrast, XGA. I know they say 4.3, but keep in mind all projectors are 4.3, 16.9. Some have 16.10, and this one doesn't even have an HDMI port on the back of it. I'm using a converter to do that. It was manufactured in 2008. And they last shipped it on 2010. So this is how old this projector is. Alright, so we have a projector that is in the resolution on this projector, I didn't show you that, is 1024 by 768, making it a 7020p projector. Alright, now keep in mind this right here is bare silver screen. This over here is our Superior. Now this is just to show you in this demonstration, not only are the white levels very bright on the technology we developed, but it just shows you how much you're missing by using either bare silver screen or any screen paint of this light caliber, because what's going to happen is your picture quality is going to watch out tremendously. It doesn't make a difference if you have a projector that has 12,000 to 1. This is my projector right here. This is a 1080p projector. This projector has 12,000 to 1 contrast. This one over here has 500 to 1. So it doesn't make a difference, because some people think, okay, my projector has all this contrast, it's going to be to produce an amazing picture. That's not going to be it. It's not going to happen. So what you're going to end up with is a bland, washed out image, and this is the reason why when you watch these demonstrations, they have to be done in the dark, because the picture's not going to show up. They can't do dark contrast demonstrations with the lights on because the picture will wash out. I don't need a 4K projector to show you what you're going to get. And contrast is everything. It is everything. And keep in mind, like I said, this is not your everyday screen paint. I have demonstrations I can post below of taking the screen outside with the bare silver screen alongside with it, showing you that the bare screen paint doesn't even show up outside at all, period. This technology is designed to produce images outside at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the morning hours. I've done it at around 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock, around 12 o'clock also too. It can produce an image outside. Now keep in mind there are certain requirements for the projector. Specifications, you need a projector of 3500 lumens and up for outside. Inside, you can use a projector as low as 200 lumens. I wouldn't advise it, but you can. Now when this technology is sprayed on plexiglass, it produces both front and rear at the same time. Now you see how rich the greens are here, and look how faded out they are here? This is not on a 4,000 lumen projector. This is not even on a 3,000 lumen projector. This projector is 2,600 lumens. Now I'm going to come over here and show you right here. Now this is on solid. This is the same formula coated on plexiglass. You can produce an image on front and rear. Now I would not call that everyday screen paint, to tell you the truth. But like I said, we've proved what the technology can do. And this is what I mean by contrast is everything. Look at this. And I could easily show you demonstrations just fixated on contrast, 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 but I'm going to show you bright, beautiful images also to show you that it doesn't make a difference. You're still going to lose picture quality. Alright, now let's go over to some contrast. Now these demonstrations such like this are always done in the dark. They can't do these demonstrations in fully lit environments because the screen will wash out. Now I was told the reason why the picture looks so bright on this technology is because we're using a 4,000 lumen projector. Well, here we are with a projector of 2,600 lumens. Not even 3,000 lumens. And look at the results of the technology. That's what I said before. You take the time to spend a dime for your home theater setup, you need to watch this video, because now you're seeing what you are truly getting from some of these screen paints out here that, like I said, even we see projection screens of this caliber also too. This is not even white. A lot of people go out and they spend that $23 or $24 for that bare silver screen. They coat it on the wall. Lights on, ugh. Lights off, they think it looks magnificent. It doesn't. You're not getting real contrast. If you're not getting contrast with the lights on, then you're definitely not getting it with it off. That's a huge red flag right there. And you got people thinking that if I spend money for a very good expensive projector that has high contrast, I'm going to be to make it up. No, you're not. You're not going to make it up. This projector is 500 to 1. 500.1. And it's showing up here, but it's not showing up there. Now, come over here. Throw this video in real quick. Kind of get the idea of it all. Alright, so this is what we're going to do. Pause my projector. Pause my video. I'm going to turn this one off. Take this out because we don't need this back here. Alright, I'll put this over here and I'll lay this off to the side. I think I disconnected more than I wanted to, but we'll lay that off to the side. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to grab my, I hope I don't drop this expensive projector. I'm going to get my 1080p projector. Now this projector has a 12,000 to 1 contrast. Alright. Okay, all hooked up. 12,000 to 1 contrast. 1080p projector. And this is 4,000 lumens. 4,000 lumens, 1080p, 1920 by 1200. Way surpassed this. it so it fits right in the frame. Alright, let me see, I had this set yesterday. I was doing this in Panorama yesterday. Let me see if I can get the inner. There we go, let's bring it up to around 16.9. There we go. See, expand it just a little bit. There we go. Alright, perfect. There we go. So that's 4,000 lumens. 4,000 lumens. Right there.
Than we ever imagined.
That's 4,000 lumens.
That defines every color. Everyone knows.
Let's go back a bit. Now this projector right here is 4,000 lumens. It is full 1080p. This projector is 1920 by 1200, and it has a contrast of 12,000 to 1. Doesn't make a difference if you have 12,000 to 1 or if you have a projector of 500 to 1. You will not get the contrast. If you're using a screen of that caliber, you're not going to get it. And it shows you how high the white levels are on this technology. Not even coming close, you're not even getting it. Alright, before my time runs out here, I'm Kenneth Byrd from LUMINOUS 4K Screen Paint using ambient light projection, technology gain times 2, 3, and 5. Showing you, be careful what you buy when it comes to your home theater setup, because you may not be getting what you think you're getting. Look how beautiful the reds are on that fish. Now look how it looks on that side right here. Like I said, it has the ability, and keep in mind with our black technology, it has the ability to produce some of the highest white levels. Now look at the white levels. This is why I switch over to the lighter screen, the lighter, more colorful demonstrations, but it just shows you how high the white levels are, because white levels don't even suffer when it comes to this technology. So if anyone says, hey, you get a lighter screen, it's going to produce better white levels, guess what? Look at the black technology. producing a high enough white level to be able to match the screen, but also too, you don't lose contrast, and contrast allows the color to pop. See how bright red and more beautiful and vivid the color looks here, and here it's washed out. Alright, thank you all for your time. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Again, I have to go. Keep informed that March the 1st we will be actually discontinuing pre-orders for the technology. The pre-order will be March. Let's say the last time you can pre-order for this technology will be March the 1st. See, adds detail. This is a washed out image. Adds detail to the picture. Contrast is everything. Like I said before, LG would not have spent all that money for a black screen if they didn't feel that it was necessary to have. That's why TV tubes are not gray anymore. Those of you that are from my era, you would know that at that particular time TV tubes were gray. Now TV tubes now, actually LCD panels now are black. But now it's coming up, tubes were gray. This is one of the highest white levels we've ever designed in a screen paint. Look at this. So you're not losing anything. You're getting both contrast and white levels at the same time. And that's something I pointed out really quick in one of my demonstrations, that only time you will see them do a demonstration on a bare silver screen, or basically a screen that has a very light shade to it, is the fact they have to do bright, vivid demonstrations only, because that's the only way they can get a decent picture with the lights on. Now, if I were to switch over to a darker demonstration, this is what they'll get. See? Screen cannot produce an image, like I said. We'll go back to our bright, beautiful flowers. I'm going to show this to you again before my time runs out here. Let's see. Can't pick it up. Now you see how the color is gray here, but it's black here. I've done this demonstration over and over and over again. Just to show you, lights out, you are not getting black levels. Now mind you, the projector I'm using has a 12,000 to 1 contrast. Has a 12,000 to 1 contrast. You're not getting it. It's not coming up. Because the screen can't produce. Go back a minute here. It can't produce contrast. See how light it is right here? And how dark it is here. Can't produce contrast. It doesn't make a difference if you have the lights on or off. You're not going to get that screen. Some people think if I have the lights off, I'm getting true contrast. You're not getting contrast. That's what happens to a gray screen that tries to produce black levels. It can't produce it. Those are black levels right here. That's not. You think you're seeing black, but you're not. All you're seeing is an ashy gray. That's what you're really getting. This is what you're supposed to be seeing right here. See the difference now? Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video demonstration. I'm Kenneth Bird from Luminous 4K Screen Paint using ambient light projection, technology gain times 2, 3, and 5. Like I said, it is what it is. Thank you all for your time. And God bless.